Alright, so a few weeks ago, I hit 3,000 subscribers. And I just wanted to start by thanking you guys. I never thought that my channel would grow this quickly just from YouTube shorts. And I didn't even plan on being like a YouTube short channel. Like, I want to focus on just making regular YouTube videos. But my channel got so much traction from those YouTube shorts that I just never expected. So thank you guys so much for subscribing and tuning in. And I just wanted to celebrate by doing a little bit of a different video where we just go and revisit my hardest extreme demon, Sonic Wave. So I beat this level in June of 2024. So it's been a year and a few months since I've like genuinely played this level and since I beat it, obviously. 70,000 attempts. Yeah, this was like leagues ahead of anything I'd ever beaten before, and I kind of had a rule for myself where I played other levels, but I didn't do any extreme demons, or I didn't seriously play any extreme demons other than Sonic Wave. Like, I wanted to keep my word and make sure that this was the next extreme demon that I beat. I'm just doing some runs from zero. How am I actually getting this far? This is like my second attempt. Wait, what? Okay, I finally died. That was unexpected. I need to pick apart everything about this level that annoyed the shit out of me so you guys can understand. So the first major choke point is this yellow orb. Yeah, it's kind of the thing that steers away like most normal players. Like, anybody can do those first 3 clicks, but then this yellow orb, genuinely, it's kind of RNG if you're not consistent. It basically doubles your attempt count for no reason, and it's very annoying. The rest of the cube part there isn't really like, it's not as difficult, to be honest. I literally was playing this level through the release of 2.2 and beyond. Now, 2.2 actually did make some things different for me. I think this ship part used to be a little more difficult just because of the transitions there. I think now in 2.2 you only need to do like 1 click to get through that. Before it was 2. I don't really remember exactly how these transitions worked. I do remember that they were annoying, and there's a lot of annoying choke points in this level that will stay annoying, but you'll get better at them the longer you play it. This ball part was an absolute beast. I remember it used to be part of like some top 100 ball challenges or whatever, like the ball challenge list, if that was a thing. This part alone was genuinely considered a challenge, and it is still tricky to me to this day. I remember before 2.206, the game, I would have to play it with like terrible FPS. The game just ran so much better after 2.206. And if I didn't have good FPS, the game to me would look choppy because I played on a 75 Hertz monitor. So there was all this compatibility issues. Like, anytime I started recording on my old PC, it would just get choppy, and it made the level like 1.3 times more difficult. I think this wasn't so bad. This mini wave was also like nothing crazy. I will say though, everything in this level is as hard as it looks. I know I just like kind of downplayed it there, but this is exactly the type of gap that you think it is. It's the one like minimum wave gap. A lot of it comes down to muscle memory, and also like these spikes over here are pretty tight as well. And then I remember I would crash out so hard at like the second half of the first half of the wave part here was actually quite annoying. Like, this is such an awkward transition. I've seen like other YouTubers do it differently. Obviously that dual like mini wave is kind of free. Okay, this part is kind of interesting. Like, it kind of varies in difficulty just depending on like your consistency. Like, how's your hand feeling? Is your hand too cold or not?
I'm telling you, I need to warm up. My hands are cold. You can call me a nerd emoji all you want. That's just how GD works.
You know, like factors like that. It's pretty easy if you're in the flow of things, but there are places that you can mess up, and it is, once again, annoying. Every single part of this level is annoying, spoiler alert. And then you have this, oh my gosh, this click is such a meme. Definitely the #1 choke point of the level, because it's so tight, bro. This gap is so tight, it's like impossible to squeeze through. Sorry, wait, hold on, pause. Some of these like big wave parts you kind of have to spam. It's a little easier for me now, but this was actually a little tricky. Like, if I was under a lot of nerves, which I was, I would start freaking out like crazy if I ever got past that click.
Oh, here we go! Here we go! Run now! No!
Ah, bruh.
And then you have some more spam here, like in the mini wave. which I'm still dying to, as you could see. This is where you take a break pretty much, because it's definitely the easiest part of the level, like I would say in general, even though I still fuck up and die to it sometimes. A lot of people skip these two blue orbs right here. But I clicked them, like I made it a habit to click them just for like swag points. Swag. Some guy on Twitter, like when I posted a progress update, was like, hey, you should click those orbs.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
I was like, bet. Challenge accepted. The second wave. Alright, this is also its own like kind of bag of worms. I think I would say it's like equally as difficult as the first wave, even though it's shorter. It is more tricky like gameplay wise. This first gap here is actually nerfed a little bit, so you can see like they moved it down just a tiny bit at the bottom so that the gap is a little wider. Again, with muscle memory, it's very doable, but with nerves, it's pretty RNG as well. Like, I think most attempts I passed it. This is free, obviously. Yeah, so in this part, you're upside down for like the entire part. It's pretty wacky. And then over here at the end, like you have this structure that you go inside of that is genuinely cooked, because like if you look at the trajectory here, it's just cooked because you'll die if you stay in it for too long, right? But you would be able to theoretically. It's a genuine challenge to get through it and survive. Keep in mind you're also upside down still while doing this. Yeah, there's a lot that can go wrong in like this 1 second of gameplay. It's really cooked. I think Past Me was like another animal for mentally dealing with this level, because like, bro, oh my gosh, this was the biggest burden on me when I was playing it, because I was like, oh my gosh, my life isn't complete. I haven't beaten Sonic Wave after working on it for so long. So yeah, this is not the funnest part. It's fun if you're like feeling consistent and you're able to do it easily, but it's very tricky. This part's pretty easy, but I have embarrassingly died to it from zero. Not fun when that happens. It's fun to see how fast I can spam here. So by this point in the level, the nerves are going absolutely insane. So I think you could understand why, like, you could fuck up any click that you need to make in this part. And I have died here multiple times from zero. It's just this weird kind of maze. I can't, okay. I'm even starting to forget it. It's this weird maze that you just kind of go through. So now you have the final wave, and like it's not the hardest wave part. There's still some stuff that will like trip you up, especially with the insane amount of nerves you'll have going into it. And yeah, I have died on it before. And then once you get to this part, you're pretty much good, but if you die, like, I don't know what to say. That's kind of embarrassing. Shout out Mafiwi. No! That's probably one of my favorite reactions, like, in all of Geometry Dash, like, fail history or whatever. Alright, let's try doing, like, actual runs. Oh. Okay. Anyway, you saw me do the pre-drop in one run at the beginning there. There used to be a cool transition that you could turn on by clicking like an orb at the beginning of the level, but at some point they deleted it, so that's sad. I was low-key gonna beat the level using it, and I was starting to get used to it, but no swag points for me, I guess. They just removed it. I'm destroying my mouse, bro. The harder you click your mouse in wave levels, the more accurate your clicks become, interestingly. So it's like, you know, if someone asks why you're clicking so hard, just explain to them that they've never played a 9 Circles level. They don't understand the struggle. I have all 5 weights in my Logitech mouse, my new G502. I actually beat this when I had the G102. And honestly, like, it worked. To be honest, like, it wasn't the most static mouse, and neither is this. Like, it will move a little bit if you're not careful, but it's not unusable for that reason, obviously. Oh. This part is just not as simple as it looks. There's a good amount of orbs that you can't buffer click without dying. These like slow portions with the spikes are interesting. Like, I just try to do it in this sort of like fashion where I avoid the spikes. But I know some people like to double click. It's kind of weird. They go like that. I can see the vision, to be honest, but I don't think it's easier. You're doing way too much, bro. It's easier to just time your clicks so that you don't need to do that. If you're like practicing this level and you want a new method, there you go. Overall, I don't think this last wave is actually that difficult, objectively. You just want to really make sure you get the muscle memory in.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, that's possible. that happens because I think when you get big, your hitbox expands and then you die. It's really silly. And then this is just like, if you die there, I'm sorry, but you're kind of spit. So yeah, that's Sonic Wave. There's some other fun facts and tidbits I have to show you guys. So out of my frustration for certain levels, I make a challenge that is supposed to help with it. SW spam practice. You literally just spam at the bottom here. And also the blocks are black, so you can hardly see it. And then you have the end of the first wave copy pasted twice, and also like the visibility is terrible. I added like this neat little hitbox thing indicator. At the end, you straight up can't see anything. But this is basically the type of spam that you need to be doing for some parts in like the big wave. But yeah, I made and verified this level like entirely between like starting Sonic Wave and finishing it. I can't remember exactly when. I think it was probably a little earlier on, like maybe 2.1. And then at the end you have this. You win the Sonic Wave sweater at the end.
23 attempts. I'm a legend.
I'm just doing some runs from zero. I don't know. Oh crap, my neck. How am I actually getting far? This is like my second attempt. Wait, what? Things get easier when you talk about how hard they are, and they get hard when you talk about how easy they are. That's kind of how Jump Dash works. Like, if you're trying to show off to a friend, you'll just automatically become... Okay, I got a lag spike. That's perfect. Finally, bro. Also, actually, never mind. A lot of other levels that I want to do first. Yeah, you can hear how hard I'm... Wow, it's like I'm beating it again, bro. The nerves are going crazy. It's because I think when you get big, your hitbox expands and then you die. It's really silly. And then this is just like, if you die there, I'm sorry. My progress videos on Sonic Wave, like, there's this 32 to 100 one. I paused low because like my mouse was kind of like in a weird position, I think, or maybe my hands were sweaty, but like the nerves in this level goes absolutely insane when you're genuinely trying to beat it. And honestly, to this day, I still think that this might be my hardest accomplishment. Like, I've never worked on something for that long and then completed it, if you know what I mean. Like, I have tons of unfinished Jump Dash levels and like whatever, you know. Like, I spent so much time building Smurf, but like Smurf only took a really long time because I procrastinated it. And then I think in the description I mentioned I worked on it for like a year and a half or something, which isn't even as much time as I was playing like Sonic Wave for. Like, it's just very crazy to me. Sonic Wave 91%. I think this was actually the day that I beat it. Like, I would always record when I play from zero, so I saved this video of me getting 91%. That was June 2nd, and then my completion, I uploaded it like a week later because I wanted to edit it and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure I also beat the level June 2nd because I was very consistent that day. Now, before I end this video off, I just need to take another moment to talk about this channel. 3,018 subscribers. I wanted to get this video out a lot earlier, but I was very busy with school and it's finally reading week, so I can record this. Hopefully I can get this out by the end of reading week. If you're watching this video and you're subscribed to my channel, you helped do this, you know? You helped motivate me to get on my feet and actually make like actual videos for you guys so I can like give you something to watch every now and then. And I want to just take a moment to genuinely say thank you. I have one more Zach D Films parody in the works. I've seen people in the comments complaining like, oh, you know, you're just like Secret Way GD or whatever. Like, I'm like, who is that guy? I don't even watch Geometry Dash YouTube Shorts. So I'm gonna make one more just because I like the idea I have for it. And then if I do continue to make YouTube Shorts, I'll probably use a different format because like making a bunch of Zach D Films parodies is just gonna be like, I'll be milking it at that point. But yeah, that's kind of the plan I have for this channel. I'll make some more videos. And if you made it this far into the video, then thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next one.